Hello and welcome back to the channel. Doing an unorthodox video today. I bought this build a while ago. I really can't remember when. It was a beautiful day when I went to pick it up though. Anyway, bought it for my '07 Tacoma and have loved it. It's really one of my favorite builds. Sink, faucet as you can see to make a shower, but it's really heavy. So I'm sure you guys have figured out that I really have a thing for builds. And so one of my new criteria is I have to be able to carry it by myself. And you know what? This one I can, using a hand truck to get it from its storage place to the back of the truck, but then getting it into the back of the truck is a different story. So my new criteria, if I can't move it by myself, I'm not going to keep it. But I really want to show you guys this because my feeling is you could have this build in obviously, in a camper shell, in a truck. You could also have it in an SUV and would not, well, yeah, you would have to have the wheel well areas, which I'll show you in a moment. And you could do it in a van without the wheel wells and really expand your space. In fact, it would give you so much storage to have the wheel well space available. But anyway, let's look at it a little bit more in depth and talk a little bit more about it and why this might be a perfect universal build. Okay, so here's the bed side. And as you can see, it's got the cutout. I'm sorry we've got to do it in the shade, but it is so incredibly hot. Yesterday, 116. And I wasn't planning on doing this build today, but when I made the decision of my, based on my new criteria, I posted it and it sold in less than 24 hours. So the gentleman's coming to pick it up in about an hour. So today's the day we're showing the build. So as you can see, it's got the wheel well cutouts there. So imagine that much more space. The bed is 30 inches wide without the leaf up, and with the leaf up, 36 inches. It has a drawer that goes the full length inside the cabinet that has been built around the wheel well. Oh, there we go. Much better. So there's the cabinet. If you were building this type of thing for a minivan, you wouldn't have to have that. But as you can see, it's really well constructed. It's a shame to get rid of it, but I have gratefully remained injury and ache and pain free, and I'd like to prolong that as long as I can. And so not testing what I can lift is a way that I'm ensuring that. So anyway, that's the side of the bed, and let's look at the side of the sink portion. So here is the counter sink, what I call the kitchen side. And again, we've got the wheel well built out. It fits perfect in my '07 Toyota Tacoma. Offers a sink at the very end. There is also a faucet on the side so that you can take a shower right off the back of your truck. It is powered by a golf cart battery and an RV pump, the sink and the shower. Okay, so here's the inside of the kitchen box. So as you can see, a lot of space is taken up by the wheel well box. But it does leave a little bit of storage space. You do need to leave some room for the pump and for the battery. The builder that I bought it from, he kept his ice chest and his 5-gallon water jug in the back seat of his Tacoma, and then piped in the water there, ran it down to the sink. You can see the shower faucet here. So, but all of that would be storage if you had a minivan, the entire thing. I mean, that would fit all of my bags of essentials, my 6 bag of essentials, I think it's up to now, without even using underneath the bed, which is where I'd have garage and clothes and yada, yada, yada. So let's take a little bit closer look at that. So the underbed drawer is probably, I don't know, 27, 28 inches wide, and it does go the full depth of the bed, which is 71 inches. I've currently thrown a chaise lounge pad on it. It's high density foam, it's super comfortable. I just happen to have an extra one. I thought, you know what? Let's see if the buyer doesn't need a mattress. And then, I mean, literally, he'd be ready to go tonight. So, tons of storage in this particular build. Again, hard to part with, but it's a smart thing for me to do because it's a little big to handle. It makes it more difficult to build when you have to build around the wheel wells, but if you're doing it for a minivan, you wouldn't have that problem. It would actually be a pretty simple build. Let's see. I can't tell. I guess that's 1/2 inch plywood. But again, a little bit heavy for me to carry myself, but an absolutely fabulous build that I wanted to share with you before it leaves the premises. So I'm wishing you a nice, cool summer week. Appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I very much appreciate you watching. I look forward to our time together every week and look forward to seeing you next. Have a great one. Bye now.